Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Zay here, bringing you another episode of Only Hustle and Game. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about how you can be making $1,000 a month through dividends with REITs. And I know I've talked about REITs before, but I've never really broken it down for you guys. So in this episode, we're going to be explaining exactly what a REIT is and how much would you need invested in these three different stocks in order to get that $1,000 a month payment. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please leave this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so according to Investopedia, a REIT is a real estate investment trust, and it is a company that owns, operates, or finances income generating real estate. So if you ever wanted to get into real estate but you didn't want to have to deal with the hassle of managing the property and all of that stuff, then getting into REITs could potentially be a better way of doing it. Some of the takeaways here is that a REIT is a company that finances income producing properties. They generate a steady income stream for investors but offer little in the way of capital appreciation. So that is something to point out here. With the REITs that I currently own in my portfolio, AGNC and PSTE, they don't typically grow a whole lot. They kind of stay pretty steady, but that's not where you're getting into them. You're getting into them for the monthly paying dividends, so remember that. So most REITs are publicly traded like stocks, which makes them highly liquid, unlike physical real estate investments. And they also are in most real estate property types, including apartment buildings, cell towers, data centers, hotels, medical facilities, offices, retail centers, and warehouses. So that's something to understand as well. What exact stock are you looking to get into as far as these REITs go, and what are they investing in? Are they investing into hotels, apartment buildings? So something to kind of keep in mind when you're researching the background on what REITs you're looking to get into. Alright guys, so I had already kind of did the math on these three stocks for what they were trading at that time. They have changed a little bit since I started recording, so just keep that in mind. The three that we're going to be looking at is AGNC, PSTE, and O. These are the ticker symbols. O stands for Realty Income. Okay, so right now, AGNC has not changed. It was $16.04 when I did the math on it, and it's still $16.04. I own 5 shares currently for a total market value of $80.20. I used to own a lot more AGNC, but I had sold off some in my Fidelity account, and when I came over to Robinhood, I just had recently purchased these 5 shares. So definitely want to pick up more of them, but right now let's go ahead and look at the math I did here. So on AGNC, they have a dividend yield of 12 cents per share. That means for every 1 share that you own of the company, they will pay you out 12 cents every single month. So that's really nice, right? So at the current price of $16.04, you would need to own 8,340 shares in order to get $1,000 a month in dividends. So that comes out to a total of $133,773. Now, I know that sounds like a lot of money, but when you really look at it, is it really a lot of money to get $1,000 every single month for the rest of your life in dividends? People spend 133 grand on a lot more, different things that may not necessarily be smart investments. People go and buy super nice cars, people go and buy, just different things that 133 grand could go to something else, right? That's the way I like to look at it. I feel like if I was to ever blow up, be super successful to where I have the money to spend like that, instead of going and buying like a Rolls Royce or a Lamborghini, if I put that 130 grand into this stock, I would be getting $1,000 every single month. Now, of course, you would be getting taxed on that because that's a separate income, right? You're gonna be getting taxed on that income as well. So that's something to keep in mind. But $1,000 a month, that's a paycheck, guys. You could pay your rent with that. You could pay bills with that. People live off the dividends, and so this is something to keep in mind, because a lot of other stocks out there, they pay out every quarter is every 3 months, right? So Q1 through Q4. So these REITs are a way to get that monthly payment. Alright, so the next one we're going to look at is PSTE. It has a dividend yield of 6 cents per share. So every share you own, you're going to be getting 6 cents. So at the current trading price of $8.84, you need 16,680 shares to get that $1,000 a month of dividend payment. That's $147,451 invested. So if you look at it compared to AGNC, you're paying a little bit more to get it for PSTE. So AGNC is looking like the better one right now, but it's good to diversify your portfolio, right? If you had the money to really get into getting $1,000 a month, would you really want to put it all into AGNC? No, you probably want to diversify and put some of it in PSTE, some of it in AGNC, just in case if something was to ever happen with the company behind the stock, that you wouldn't lose everything you had, right? The next one we're going to be looking at is ticker symbol O, or Realty Income, trading at $70.75. And when I did the math on it, it was trading at $70.64 per share. So we're just going to kind of go off of that one. They have a dividend yield of 24 cents per share. So you would need a total of 4,066 shares in order to get that $1,000 a month dividend payment. So that's a total of $287,222. A lot more expensive versus these other two, right? But again, you would like to diversify your portfolio, not have all your eggs in one basket. But right now, AGNC takes the win for the least amount invested to get that $1,000 a month dividend payment. So yeah, guys, that's how much you would need invested into these 3 different REITs in order to get that monthly payment. I really do enjoy REITs just because they are monthly paying stocks instead of every quarter. Another cool few tips about the REITs are right here. In order to even become a REIT, they must invest at least 75% of total assets in real estate, cash, or US treasuries. Another cool thing is they must pay a minimum of 90% of taxable income in the form of shareholders' dividends each year. So that's something really cool to think about when you kind of dive into what exactly the REITs are and some of the takeaways for it. A whole lot of different REITs out there. The AGNC, PSEC, and Realty Income are some of my favorites. I own AGNC, I own PSEC. I don't have a position in Realty Income yet, but I'm looking to get some. If there are any other REITs out there that you guys enjoy and you like yourself, please leave that in the comment. Let me know which ones you're invested into. And are you really just interested in building up a dividend portfolio to where you could potentially get $1,000 a month in dividends? That'd be awesome. So if you guys are on that journey, if you're close to it, let me know how many shares you have. I'd be really interested to know. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. I just thought that'd be kind of interesting and cool for you guys to know how much you would need to get that $1,000 a month. That's all I got for this video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Again, leave this video a like, subscribe.